here and look at this. There is a flood everywhere. I mean, everywhere. It's water everywhere. And then I find this tank. Our discus tank blew a seal. So I hurried up and put air stones in there and there, because that's as low as it's going, and we're good. It's not leaking no farther, so it's holding them, so that can buy me some time putting air stones on it. Right now, I'm worried about getting this flooring cleaned up and then figuring out where I'm going to get another tank to put the discus in, because we're going to have to move all them and all these live plants. I hate that because they were doing so good, so well. So this is my day planned out. I've got people coming by bringing fish. I've got the news team coming over to do a story. I got to get to work and get cleaning. I'm going to lose the nurse today at 3, and we don't know, you know, if I'm going to be done by then. And Josh won't get here till 4, so, you know, I don't know what's going to happen. It depends on when the news team gets here. They said 3:34, so if they get here at 3:30, I can't be out here with them until Josh gets here at 4. Just problems. So I'm going to start. I already pulled out the vacuum. I'm getting ready to start vacuuming this up. I had to shut it off to do the video, though. But it's wet all the way back, all the way to the 3000 and almost to the door. So, and yes, it got the turtle's sand wet again. Dang it. So, I'm off to clean this, and good morning to y'all. Are you done yet? Okay, I've been vacuuming enough for about an hour now, and I realized it ain't getting no better. Here, I had found this hose was still running from the 1,000-gallon over to here, so I just shut this off. So the last hour of vacuuming I've been doing was for nothing. So I'm going back to, and see, every time you fill that up, then you got to empty that, and then you got to fill this up again, then you got to empty it. It's a pain in the butt. So now I get to work the next hour cleaning up, which I thought I was doing for the last hour, huh? Yep. And our buddy Brandon come by. I'm like, what brings you by? He goes, I'm here to drop off fish. I'm like, brother.
Add to the stress.
So he's helping me. Well, to drop off the fish, this is what we had to do. We had old fish that were in here that we had just placed. So we had to do a full tank water change on each one of these and put fresh water in before we put them into the waters that were, you know, for the last month, and bunch of fish and bunch of medicines. So we redid both of these, and then now he brought in this platinum or albino? Golden redtail, and then this is a Chinese Wells.
Yep.
And then he brought something over here. What's this? Ouch! Nothing in here. You brought all these cichlids here, South American cichlids, bunches of them. So we're putting them in the 75. So he's been helping me vacuum. How you like the job?
Yeah, my day off, I'm working.
Thank you, brother. We're here at a house. Somebody has passed, so the sister has called us to take the fish tanks and the tanks out of here. They're all smaller, but the fish deserve to live still, so we're going to take everything and load them up and take them back and find them homes. All right, we ran the hose out here. Hoover's inside, putting them in the tank. We're going to fill this tub with water for the first tank, and we've got things ready. We brought the trailer. We're good to go. We'll see. You got it plugged in?
No, because you can't plug it in because they don't have a 3-way plug in there. They have 2 plugs.
Okay, we found a 3-prong adapter. We got it plugged in. We got water filling up into here. We're good to go. Okay, so far, if we can see him, we pulled out a red lobster. I don't see him. There he is, right there. All right, that tank is empty. That's where the crayfish came from. We're going to do this tank here next. Okay, he's got more crabs up here, or not crabs, crayfish.
Where you see another one? Yep.
That white one that's underneath that thing in the middle.
Right here, yeah.
All right, there's this little glass tank with its built-in filtration. We emptied it out. What is this, a 20-gallon long with its filtration? And they were full of the crayfish too, so we got more crayfish. Now we're going to the tanks in the back through the garage to the back enclosed deck area. And boy, I'm glad Reaper didn't come here. He'd be on his hands and knees starting to weed this. I'd be like, Reaper, stop, leave it alone. Okay, Hoover's getting the rest of the crayfish out. We've got a 40 breeder here and a 55 gallon on a stand here. A little bit of water left, and then we've got the 38 gallon in the house to carry out. We're almost done. Now it's the carrying the fish tanks. Okay, the 40 gallon is about out of water. Hoover's getting the last couple little fish out of here.
I don't see anything else. I do, they're down in the rocks, and I just don't see them.
All right. All right, I'll bring the pump back over here and get the rest of this water out. The 40 gallon is emptied. Okay, I gotta find a spot in this tank that goes to the bottom. There we go, it started. And because they're smaller tanks, we're just going to carry it with the rocks in it. So we're trying to get out as much water as possible. And I believe we're done. All right, poor Hoover's getting work today. He's on the other side of me carrying tanks. So we've got these tanks in here, the trailer, or the stand for it. And then she's also clearing out the house. So she gave us a tent. She gave Hoover all these golf clubs over there. He's excited. And we got one more tank and stand to bring out that we're going to set right in between here. And we should be able to, well, you know, here, put this on that little tub inside that one. We should be able to go. I mean, we only got, it's 16 miles home, and, you know, we should be okay. Trailer tires are good. That's another thing. Everybody says, I shouldn't have sent Reaper with a dilapidated trailer. The trailer is not dilapidated. The trailer, who checks their welds on a trailer? I checked the tires. I checked the nose. Everything was good. It was fine. I put a whole brand new axle on here. It cost me $650, 2 new tires, a new 5,200 pound axle, and the rest of the trailer is good. Who would think that these welds would pop apart right here? You don't check that. I don't check welds. It looked fine. It was fine. So the trailer wasn't dilapidated, and it's not dilapidated now. It works good. It's solid, and it feels nice behind the car now. And, you know, it's a good trailer. So I didn't send Reaper anywhere with any dilapidated material. That's like saying, brand new 2018 van. It's 3 years old now. Why would I send him with a dilapidated van? It's not dilapidated. It's just got 50,000 miles on it now. And that's because we drive everywhere. It's not dilapidated. It's 2018. It's like a brand new vehicle. Okay, we are all done and loaded up.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you. Hoover, she's saying thank you to you.
Yep. Nice meeting you too.
We are all loaded up. And see, Reaper, we tied up the hose. We're ready to be out of here. Come on, be feminine. You pretend to be a girl.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, these people are here from yesterday. They had a good time. They bought a bunch of stuff, and they're here back helping to put everything away, and I'm basically done. And you kids, stop playing. There's nobody pushing nobody in, all right? You can't swim in there. But look at that's an alligator gar. He's coming up to see if you taste good. He's like, nom, nom, send the children. Hey, kids, let him go. No, let him go. That's all funny. It's all good. Let him go. That's how accidents happen. And then people end up in the hospital. Let me do this. Ah! How's that? How's that? Was that good? Was that good? Was that good? He went flying in like a little baby. Okay, everybody. There's no rest for the wicked. Now the daytime shenanigans are over with. Me and Hoover out here. And see all these pieces of tree? These are all things that we cut down off of that tree that they said was dead. And, you know, we brought it over here to put into the burn pile. We're going to cut them up and put them right on our burn pile. You done back there, Hoo?
Yeah, you got 2 more up there, and then you got that one clear.
Now you can see as they cut it off, right there, clear as day, the tree was not rotten. The guy that cut it said he had a hard time getting through it because it was hardwood. You can see on that piece there, that tree there. You can see how many cuts he made at it, even all the branches. There was no rot inside of it. There was no danger, so it didn't need to be done right away, but you know, we got it done anyway. Let's go up here and I'll show you what we cut. Here's my little apple tree. Now you can see it's all open over here. We cut anything that could have been hanging over his property or could fall his way. We cut it off. We still got the zip line here, and since that is so solid, it'll hold the zip line for, you know, 5-10 years yet before it rots out, you know. So we're good to go. And now the neighbor can't complain to me about anything. So we've got a little bit more to clean up. These little branches where the things fell and they kind of exploded. But this is all little stuff. I dragged everything over with the 4-wheeler we could. And then we just got, you know, we'll walk this stuff down. But the tree problem is over with. We kept our zip line and we're good to go. So let me go back over here to Hoover. There's the corner of our yard right there, that little yellow thing. Now all the grass will start growing up here instead of being so shaded. There's above our pond. That's the natural pond with the, you know, bass and bluegill and crappie and turtles and frogs and snakes and everything else. And then our bridge over it. And we got this white birch here with this tree sling in it. Tree sling is right here. And that's got 80 foot of cable pulling it, you know, all the way up top up there. Now Hoover's going to hook me on here.
This one is short, so
You need me to back up? Oh, okay. Alright, we're going to pull this log over. This is the last log we're doing. And we're going to come around here. There's the sewer system. And then over here, we're going to drop the log off right here, close to the fire. And then there's that little creek that runs through here. And you can see 15 foot of hillside to get up to my property. Well, this is my property here, but to get up there, and we never get to mow that in the wintertime or summertime because it's just too much. And we let it overgrowth every time, and then we're done. So now we're heading back up. We're going to go across this little river here. Oh. Okay. Now up into my yard. Now that's going to be the bridge that crosses the river. There's those two pieces. It's going to be 8 foot wide. There's our steps coming down off the patio. And then, of course, our pond. This is all the primrose that Reaper pulled out. We got to take that to the burn pile too. And then this is our side. Now the property line goes all the way over to right here with that telephone pole up there. So we've got, I think it's 30 foot on this side. And there's the center deck up from there. There's the house. the new AC unit. And then we come across to Tracy's pond here. There we are. All right, Hoove, that was some back-breaking work out there, huh?
Yep.
It was hot and sweaty. We're done with that. So we just got to grab the little trailer and go around and pick up all the little stuff in the yard, put it back in there. We'll do that tomorrow morning when it's nice and cool, because, you know, it's getting up to 85 today, and, you know, yesterday it was like 82, and it's just too much to work out there and be so hot and get aggravated and all that. So we'll do that tomorrow, and this is a good ending for our video here. We come in, get some ice water, and be all calmed down now. No more crankiness. So thanks, guys, for following along with us. Our next video will be nothing but fish and all about fish. So until then, stay fishy, my friends.